Ixi, o Robert Jimenez não bateu.
Vai tomar de novo.
Mais uma.
In this example, you're going to see that he's going to need to do a lot of pummeling to create the space where he can eventually spin and throw his hips up over the top. Really incredible stuff that you're going to see here. You see the legs getting in the middle, he starts to cut the angle, and that leg comes all the way up over the top of Roberto Jimenez's head. That's going to force Roberto into a roll. That's very common with these kind of aggressive armbar entries. Here you see the roll, and Roberto is moving. Why is Roberto able to move? Because Roberto's head is free. Simple rule of thumb on an armbar. If you're laying flat, you're probably tapping. All the best people in the world at escaping are getting up on one side or the other, constantly trying to get something so they can free that shoulder and eventually the elbow to get out of this position. But ultimately, we end up in this position, where Mica doesn't really have the armbar anymore, right? He still has the elbow, and that's very important because that's gonna mean he can go back into this three-step process, but he's gonna need to spin the arm again in a slightly different way. There's the spin, and there's that capture. Now this is very important. This left foot up over the top of the head, just like he has here, and this right foot is weaved through catching the other side of the head because he's clamping in both directions in this scissor style armbar, or scissor juji as some people will call it. There's the tap immediately. There's no defensive motion possible. Once that scissor juji comes on, it's an incredibly controlling variation of the armbar.